Oh boy. Okay. I apologize for that false start there. Uh, Problem with using a trackpad instead of a mouse when you run out of USB ports is that the trackpad loves to automatically press buttons when you're sliding your finger across it. And that caused me to lose the stream. And then I had to reset everything. And that was pretty annoying. So I sincerely apologize for anybody who was waiting to check out my stream. Okay. So far, so good. Okay. So, welcome to Coqui-san Freelance Gamer. News and Notes, November 2020 live. So, this is my first time trying out doing some news and notes. So I could get you a little up to date. So as of today, this evening, I have posted up the final episode of Splatterbomb Lounge, Splatterbomb League arc, effectively ending what is basically the main show. It's 30 episodes so long. I ended it on a nice note. You could check it out over on the Coqui-san channel. This channel, I don't know. So basically today, I'm going to start making some announcements. I got Super Mario up for a test stream because this is also a test stream. I'm testing out 1080p. I'm hoping that it'll not stutter and not screw around with me as I begin the gameplay. I'm on OBS. And my CPU is at 17.2% with 30 frames per second, not dipping. Kilobytes per second is at 6494. Oh, sorry, 5694. Now it's 6150. Well, it's going up and down, but so far the frames per second has not dropped, even though the CPU is jumping around. So I'm hoping that on your end everything's okay. Let me just test the chat here. Let's see. I'll just type in something quick. My usual moniker, greetings, fellow gamers. Okay. And on top of that, I do have some announcements to make regarding my IPs and a few other things. And new scheduling, of course, because now with Splatterbomb Lounge done, I'm now capable of coming in with a new show, which I've strangely enough just started. If you've seen it, well, you're watching it right now. So the new show is Coqui-san Freelance Gamer. Basically, it's just all about the gaming. Today I split the playlists into two types. I got the fighting games videos in its own playlist because I would like people to see the fighting games and not have to fish for things like the roster run and so on. And then I have general gaming, which is what this is set to, which is just basically playing all the other video games that are not fighting games. Let's move around a bit. Take a quick look around. If you happen to stumble upon my stream at this very moment, please let me know if it looks real nice. If the movement, if you could get it at 1080p and there's no weird stuff going on. Just want to move a little bit. So give you all a chance. I'm not getting that free money. Nope, I didn't get that free money. Alright. So I chose the Mushroom Kingdom because there's no music, and this will give a chance for me to talk to you nice and clear without too much noise, background noise. So here's the drill. Let me start with what you're seeing on the screen right now. For those of you who are new to the stream, this is my setup for OBS. Let's see. Let me see. On the top left corner, of course, is the game screen, where you get to see the game. On the to the left of me, you got it's like, well, you see the characters there. In Splatterbomb Lounge, there were characters that would be voicing, and will be the highlight of the show. But for most of the game videos for Coqui-san Freelance Gamer, they'll probably be like move sets, like you saw with Linnea's. When I played Linnea's roster run, I put her move set there. And if you went to my research videos, you'll notice that that I had some not just only character move sets, but also my character's little background story. But today's a little special because of the big announcement that I'll mention later. Up at the top used to be the fish tank. Well, it's still the fish tank. It was a full motion. Well, I wouldn't say full motion, but it was like it was movement. There was movement with Splatterbomb characters, but now it's just going to be still imagery, as you can see up there. I'm still trying to figure out, what to do with all of that. And of course, the banner, which is the name of the show that you're watching, as you can see all the way up at the top. Okay. So so this is pretty much the setup I want to go with. Well, I have been going with, but I would like to keep. And the thing is that the Elgato game capture program, it gives me 1080p 60 frames per second without any problems, given what I'm using, given the game card that I'm using. It's not NVIDIA. I'm on QuickSync. But OBS, for some reason, it just doesn't like to cooperate when it comes to 60 frames per second with the QuickSync. So I was able to get 1080p with no problem, but in terms of live streaming, I've been pretty much having a rough time getting that 1080p without all that stuttering. So I'm hoping today, it's over. I tried to do it on Twitch, and Twitch really likes to throttle a lot. I tried Mixer, and they throttled a lot. And so now I've tried YouTube, and so far with the first video, my roster run of Linnea in Under Night in Birth, I had no problems, but it was at 720p. So this is why I'm trying 1080p now, to see if I could put the kibosh, to at least give you 1080p viewing. Let's move around a little bit. Go to another section. So yeah, I really want my stream, all of my videos and my streaming videos to be at 1080. At one point, I was able to get OBS to give me the 60 frames per second, but ultimately it collapsed onto itself. Let's get a nice view here. Oh, this is a nice view. Oh, no. There we go. We'll sit over here and take in the view. So, but that's basically what I'm looking to accomplish. So let me give you all the rundown of my settings in OBS. My video section in OBS, the base resolution is 1080. Now, in the previous video, Linnea's roster run, my output resolution was at 720, which is what maxed out on YouTube when the stream was done. I upped that to 1080, so I'm hoping that this will work this time around. My frames per second is at 30, and my filter is set to Lanczos. In the output section for the streaming tab, of course, I'm stuck with QuickSync H.264. That's what I've been using for all my videos since the beginning. I rescaled output is at 720. Target usage is speed. Profile is main. Keyframe interval is at 2. Rate control is CBR. I have the bit rate at 6,000 kilobytes per second. I'm not seeing any problems here in the regarding the stream health. YouTube is saying it's healthy. My latency is normal. It's set to normal. My B frames are set to 2. And as for the camera, which is Logitech 920, it gives me 1080p. I have it set right now at 720. It's resolution at 720. I have the match output set to frames per second, so it should be at 30 frames per second. And my format is MJPEG. PEG. So those are my OBS settings for this stream through. Okay, so for any of you who watch this video, feel free to comment on what you think. Hopefully when I look at the video at the end of this stream, it'll be at 1080, there's no headaches, and if it's fine and it works, then I'll be good to go with all future videos, future live streams. Let's see. So, before I could give the schedule, I gotta give a quick some quick context, so that way you can understand the scheduling and how the scheduling works. So, first and foremost, I create IPs, my own personal IPs. So this is kind of a transparency thing, and very important with regards to copyrights. Coqui-san, the avatar that you're seeing all the way up at the top of the screen there, and the banner, and throughout my YouTube channel, is an independent character that I created and own. And I applied him to Splatterbomb Lounge because I needed a human avatar to do the human gameplay, because I had to do grunts and groans and not find myself struggling to do character voices of grunts and groans. But he's not part of really any series or anything. So that's why he's called the Freelance Gamer. So it's kind of like he was hired to appear in Splatterbomb in Splatterbomb Lounge. Splatterbomb Lounge is another one of my IPs. It's originally a board game that I game designed. It's currently in submission state. I'm still waiting for the publisher. But if you were to watch Peanut Butter Jelly Splatterbomb themed roster video, you'll see all the characters that I drew. In addition, the theme song Peanut Butter Jelly, I wrote the lyrics to it. I hired musician AC Menez to compose, and she got April Antas to do the vocals. And we're under the band name Studio Coqui. Which you'll find on Spotify, Amazon.com, SoundCloud. If you're interested in the song, okay. Savage Strikers. If you've seen my research videos, it's another one of my game designs. It's a deck building fighting game. I created 12 characters, although even though that they are copyrighted, they're kind of nasty drawings and everything, so I'm not exactly married to them. So it's up to the publisher if I should ever pitch it. But the game in and of itself, the story, the character storylines, all that, that's all me. And then finally is what you're seeing right now on the screen, to the left of me, as well as above me, that says Arcana Magi Universe. It is a fantasy novel. Oh, yeah, there's one more IP I gotta mention. But first, let me deal with Arcana Magi. This is Arcana Magi Universe that you're looking at. And I started writing the novel back on October 30th, 2009. Just celebrated, quote unquote, the 11th anniversary of Arcana Magi. I was going to do a 10th anniversary last year, but I had a very horrific life event, and I was incapacitated for 6 months. So I couldn't do anything with Arcana Magi. It's basically a series of fantasy novels that I've been posting on fictionat.com. Just to give a quick briefing on that. Originally, I was rewriting them and cleaning them up and reposting them on Fictionat. But then when my game designs, I started networking with business people, game designers, and doing submissions for my tabletop games. Writing was starting to get pushed to the wayside. So, fearing that I would end up losing the will to write, I turned Arcana Magi from what was a well-oiled, rewritten story into my training session. That's why you'll notice if you go in the description below, it says training writing. So I turned it into my training writing, used that as an opportunity to treat it as a ham radio kind of thing. You know, we dissect the ham radio, and you study the vacuums, the vacuum tubes, and the circuitry, and so on. So I treated writing like that to further learn and study how to be a better writer, and it paid off. And it paid off in the end, because I was able to rewrite one of my older novels, which is The Impossible Man, that you see in the yellow behind me. That little thing underneath the poster is my trade paperback novel. And thanks to all that training on Arcana Magi, I updated the novel properly, got an editor who helped me work it out, and I got it published in trade paperback last year. I started making moves to try to make appearances at like conventions and so on, until that horrific life event happened and I got incapacitated for 6 months. So that's my other IP there, which is The Impossible Man. You'll find the novel available on Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, and for those of you in Japan, you can get the English language version, AmazonJapan.com. So so those are the IPs that are currently active, and that you're seeing on my Coqui-san channel. Let's see. So that's basically what the whole Coqui-san channel is about. It's really more about my IPs than anything else. The games are just like a little bonus to have fun with. So let me get in on very quickly about the merch, just so we can make things clear. Here we go. Let's just go get a nice little view. There we go. Nice view of the sun. So let me just do the rundown on the merch. Okay, if you go down the links below, you'll find what I call the Lounge Gift Shop, which is in its own isolated area. That's where you're going to find the Impossible Man novel, trade paperback novel. You'll find it's Spreadshirt. I got Spreadshirt merchandise for the Impossible Man. So you'll find those links there. With Splatterbomb, you'll find merch for. Merchandise, Spreadshirt on Spreadshirt again. Okay, and you'll also find links for Peanut Butter Jelly Splatterbomb theme song if you're interested in music. And today I released a new Spreadshirt shop for Arcana Magi, particularly which is specifically this character here to the left of me that you're seeing on display. In Arcana Magi, I've started game designing. Well, not really started. I've been game designing for a couple of years now. A card game called Battle Run, Arcana Magi Academy, and this is Asuna Kusanagi to my left here. She's the main character of Arcana Magi Academy, and I basically drew three variations of her. So on the left is her in her Iridia Academy uniform. In the middle is her magical costume that she goes around and fighting bad guys, whatnot. And of course, I got her in her hangout outfit. And all three are in Spreadshirt. I did as best as I could to make it as clear in terms of resolution as possible for the merchandise. But you'll find it all in Spreadshirt.com. So the links are provided below. So this is actually a big thing because I finally got more of my IPs into market. Although, well, I mean, if you want to count Arcana Magi on fiction not being part of the market, but this is more expansive. So basically, that's the merchandising in a nutshell. So with Arcana Magi, I have intentions to create a second channel, a sister channel to Coqui-san Freelance Gamer. However, it's going to be exclusively for Arcana Magi, but its entire focus, not just only on Arcana Magi, but also writing in general. It's gotta be called. I'll probably call it Arcana Magi official, but I got video plans to address everything that is Arcana Magi, uh, including the history of how the whole entire universe came to be, where I'm at, and where I'm going, and a few other things. But I'm going to try and see what I can do about updating uh, all those uh, experimented chapters of Arcana Magi in terms of rewriting them and posting them up into the videos. I had thought about having audio reading, but I'd rather get a pro to do that, and um, I don't have the money to sustain something like that, given on a large scale. Uh, well, I'll give you an idea of a large scale. Uh, so I got two stories that are interlinked together, but also independent. One's called Arcana Magi Pure, and the other is Arcana Magi Zero. And combined, because they share the same universe and they do converge together for one big event, but they are interlinked story-wise. Well, their combined chapter total is 65. Yeah. So I do intend to rewrite all 65 chapters of of them for the YouTube channel. That's just a sample of what I'm up against, because we're talking about 11 years worth of writings going on over at Fiction Hat, along with other IPs. But yeah, that's the whole idea of the channel. It's going to be dedicated to Arcana Magi, but there will be some probably some things here and there, a little peppering about writing, regarding writing and so on. I'm not in Coqui-san channel. If you look down in the playlist, you'll probably see audio readings. Two short stories that I did myself. I have no intention of removing them from this channel. They're gonna stay there. Think of them as samplers. If you're interested in my writings, just play the audio readings that I did for those short stories, and if if my stories are the type that you like, just feel free to jump over to Arcana Magi channel and see what more you might like, or pick up The Impossible Man and see if it's your cup of tea. My writings are your cup of tea. Okay. So now that I've able to put all that context together, now we could do scheduling. With Splatterbomb League arc done, I now have an open slot. I've been debating a lot regarding video output. I do have a job. It's not something I like to talk about, but I do have a 9 to 5, and that's my top priority at all costs. And when I started up, well, I didn't really start up this channel. This channel is extraordinarily old. I just finally started putting it to use. But once I started putting it to practice and started doing these videos, I've been treating them as part-time, just doing three a week. I'm not, if I could, I don't know if I can be able to do full-time or anything. That's astronomical. I value employment. Plus, I'm also looking to expand my IPs with licensing to companies, to do like maybe toy figurines or maybe things like that, But in terms of licensing out, and the like. So my 9 to 5 is definitely top priority at the moment, because I need to save money in order to invest things like maybe a new computer. I mean, this is a new computer that I have, but this whole thing that I've been doing was not in the plans. It was never really in the plans. I'll get to that in a second. But I am saving up money so I can try and maybe get myself a more proper gaming rig, one with an NVIDIA. So that way I can be able to do these videos properly, because I didn't expect any of this to happen, and I've made the decision to go all in on this because I believe it can help expand my IPs that I got all around me. What was I gonna say? Aside from the scheduling. So yeah, so that means that I'm going to be increasing my output. That's what I was thinking of, the output. Because normally I would do recordings on the weekends, all the recordings, and I just post Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. But now that I'm finally bringing in the live streams, But now that I'm finally bringing in the live streams, that means that along with the Arcana Magi channel, that means that I've got more videos to work with. In addition to my research videos, and I still have the Smash Brothers run playthrough of Splatterbomb Lounge. That's not stopping until I get all the characters done, including the DLCs that are yet to come. But anyway, let me not get ahead of myself here. So I had been debating about how I wanted to do the scheduling, so that way I can not find myself staying up late. Like right now, this is a good time right now. This is 11:30 p.m. EST, which is fine. I don't know how long the live streams will go for on a weekday, but the way I'm figuring is this as a scheduling plan. Splatterbomb Lounge, Smash Fighter Ultima series, which is Smash Brothers, will be always on Mondays. It still remains on Mondays as planned. Okay, that's 2 videos a week. I'm moving my research videos over to Tuesday. Let's see, to Tuesday. So when I do both recordings for both of those, they'll be posted up. Wednesday and Thursday, I think I'm going to do the live streams. Now, as I noted before, one stream, I don't know if it's going to be Tuesday or Wednesday, but one stream is going to be general gaming, and the other stream is going to be dedicated entirely to fighting games, because I really enjoy doing that roster run, and I would like to do more of those. Among other types of gameplays, like maybe training, to learn how to play a character better, or do arcade modes and things like that for the fighting games. And then on Friday, it would be Arcana Magi. So Arcana Magi will most likely be a once a week thing, except for the initial outset when I start up the channel. I'll be throwing up multiple videos to get started. But once I get to the meat and potatoes of what the channel is supposed to do, it'll be a once a week thing. So if I do everything right, then on the weekends I should be nice and free to do the recordings. For Monday and Tuesday. Take care of Arcana Magi, like rewrites or whatever, on the weekend. Or at least during the course of the day. Like I'll have Monday and Tuesday to work with because it's just posting up recordings. And Wednesday and Thursday I could do live streams. I haven't decided a time yet. Well, I'm probably gonna do 11 p.m. I was thinking 11 p.m. That's why it's such a big risk, because I got 9 to 5 the next day. It's a work night. But I'm willing to do it at 11 p.m. because 11 p.m. Is quiet time. Like you have not heard any noise, have you, throughout this whole entire stream? So that's what I'm want to happen. So that way you can hear me play and grunt and groan and scream and yell and blah. Yeah. So that's how the scheduling is going to operate. So I hope that I can be able to sustain it with no problem, and you'll all be entertained. That's my big goal, is to get you all to be entertained, because that would be a shame if I have to scream like Maximus and say, "Are you not entertained?" Nah, we're not gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that. Okay, so I think I got everything covered. Yeah, I think I got everything covered, which is not bad. Not bad. Wow. Okay. So yeah, this whole entire 30-minute segment was me giving you the whole lowdown on what the game plans are. If I think of anything else while I'm on the stream, I'll throw it out there. So now it's time to really see what I got going here. From what I can see on my end here, I'm watching, I can see the stream going on here in my studio, my YouTube studio, not the OBS. There's no stuttering going on, so this seems very positive. Because now we're going to try and see how well I can test this. Okay. So I'm going to do some moon collecting. I'm going to try some moon collecting so we can have some fun, joy, whatever. Let's see here. What do I want to go for? Well, I know I could take on the bosses. Explore. Maybe go to another world. I don't know. It's a little quiet here. I like the quietness for now. I'm not gonna go through all that. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out if I have anything else to think. So maybe it'll happen. It'll pop up in my head. But for those of you who watched who are watching this video, post live, feel free to comment about my settings. I can use some help. And I would like to be able to improve this this video. Music. Oh, right. I'm thinking Super Mario 64. I don't think there's much to fight. Other than fighting bosses. No, I ain't got time. Yeah, so what I am as a gamer. Well, if you've noticed some of my games, I grunt and groan. I'm like, I'm not, I'm very subdued. I'm not like what I was when I was a kid, when I would scream like real loud and everything. I'm very subdued as a gamer. So if you're expecting one of those loud moments, that's a very rare thing. And that probably might be a special moment if a reaction like that happens. But I'm pretty chill for the most part when it comes to gaming. Yeah, actually, this is a good opportunity to explain how I game. So I don't. So let me start off. Well, let me start off with fighting games. So this is how. So this is what happens when I do fighting games for the initial part. When I do roster runs, I do max out the difficulty to highest. It's mainly to challenge myself. Try to really learn more how to do fighting games like the neutral play. Pulling off cancels and so on. So that's why I play it at the max. That's why I play it at max difficulty, to try and break out of habits like button mashing. I'm sure if you saw my Linnae playthrough, Linnae roster run, it's you know I have the tendency to button mash, which is not very good for fighting games. You don't want to button mash. But I have been able to maintain a good ground game and not jump too much. So I'm getting there, you know what I'm saying? Like really getting to trying to elevate my game to a more higher level. I pretty much explained my my fighting game habits in my research videos. So you know, check them out if you want to learn more about it. I believe it's in my unboxing video. Okay. So when it comes to roster runs, it's always going to be high. It's going to be the highest difficulty, and I just play through against the entire roster in versus mode, pretty much, and just get as many wins as possible. I'm not looking to pull off some pipe hitting hardcore, you know, perfect victories kind of thing. It's just a chill playthrough to learn more. Nah. To handle, you know, just to improve on my fighting game prowess. Also, when it comes to arcade mode, though, I'll probably keep it. I'm never going to max it out, because last thing you want to do is watch me facing off against the same fighter for an hour, trying to win. It's a very, very big mistake to do. So it will be on those settings, just so that way I could get to the ending. Like maybe level 4, well, whatever the mid level is for that particular game. Maybe one notch under, just so that way I could give you guys the ending of the arcade mode, and not waste your time watching me suffer with oh, that was a mistake. Make that yeah, so I don't torture you guys. I mean, and of course there'll also be some training videos where I'll try and learn you know, some training moments, try to learn a character a little better. The intricacies, or maybe explore the fighting games itself. I mean, I got a whole ton of fighting games, but that's basically the fighting game side. The general gaming. So even though right now I'm just screwing around with Super Mario Odyssey, because I'm trying to get you all understanding what's going on with the whole spiel. I have a crapsack ton of games that I have either barely started or haven't started at all. So they will be pretty much first playthroughs. So they'll be pretty much first playthroughs. So I'll be going in full blind, which will be very interesting. Which will be an interesting experience. But here's the thing, just to warn you all. I have a lot of JRPGs, and I have a very nasty habit of level grinding. Well, I wouldn't say a nasty habit. Well, no, it's a very nasty habit, because I'll explain to you why. So Arc-Rise Fantasia on the Wii. Well, let's just say that I spent more time leveling up, because I found this one field where I was able to level up the characters with no problem, like exponentially, and I was like getting all the good stuff. And anytime I got a new character, I would run right back to that field and I would level grind them up to match the level of my current party. And yeah, progress was very minimal during said level grinding. So that's what you're up against. Another good example, I had Final Fantasy Tactics Advance for the Game Boy Advance, and after playing maybe like 10 stages, like 10 encounters, I spent the rest of the game leveling up every single character to 99. So I went into the 11th into like the 11th task with level 99 characters. So yeah, that's what you're up against with JRPGs. I will do as best as I can to not do that live streams. Unless you really love level grinding and watching people level grind, then I'll oblige and level grind for all of you. But I will make sure not to make that into a habit when it comes to the JRPGs. And I have a ton of JRPGs to navigate, not just only here on the Switch, but I'm talking about like I still haven't. Well, shockingly enough, I hate to say this, but I'm sure a lot of you are gonna scream bloody murder. But I've only beaten Final Fantasy 1 and 2 Advance. Final Fantasy, the original, the first Final Fantasy game, and Final Fantasy 2 Japanese version, not the Final Fantasy 4 one that they call it here in America, here in the U.S. So those are the only two Final Fantasies I've beaten. Final Fantasy 10, I made it all the way to to the edge of Sanarkin, basically. Like, but I hadn't beaten the Manticore yet. So yeah, so that's the situation with the JRPGs thing, with the whole JRPG thing. So there's some that I have not played yet, or I'm holding off from playing because I wanted to do them in the streams. And there we go. So and then there are some that I have not beaten, and debating whether I should just start from scratch. There was one that was a tragedy, and that was Lunar 2 Eternal Blue. I made it all the way up to the boss, and then I lost all my save data. Like, I was taking on Zophar, and I lost my save data, and I gotta start all over again from the beginning, which is fine. Because I really love that game. So, starting over again. Some of them I might reconsider that I haven't finished. I may reconsidering to start over again, like Riviera the Promised Land, and so on. So games like Mario, platformers. I don't speed run, and I'm very, very random. Ow. I'm very random with the way I play, so no speed running. I don't speed run. There's no way I can speed run. I like to take my time. I really do. 100%ing that. I gave up that 100%ing all the way back on the N64. Thank you, Donkey Kong 64, for that one. Because I enjoyed collectathons on the N64. Like, I 100%ed Banjo-Kazooie, Super Mario 64. A lot of my games I was 100%ing, but then comes Donkey Kong 64, and that was a little too much. That was way too much, and basically my collectathon itch died. So I was no longer into collectathoning. So whenever I do a game like Super Mario 6, it's like this one, Super Mario. I have no intentions of 100%ing. I'm just going to play through, get the ending, move life along. Racing games. I'm sure you probably. I'm sure for those of you who will find yourselves watching the Grip playthroughs. Yeah, that was actually a bad choice, but yeah, I'm okay with racing games. I'm not spectacular or anything. I'm not spectacular with anything. I'm probably gonna do Mario Kart 8 all over again. I don't mind. I think I already got this moon, didn't I? Yeah, I got the moon already. But yeah, I got plenty of racing games on that one. But most of the games will probably be more casual playthroughs, like Civilization 6. Shoot 'em ups. Oh yes, the shoot 'em ups. Yeah, I do have plenty of shoot 'em ups. I just picked up Crimson Clover recently on the Switch. They're primarily on the Switch. Just to give a heads up. Ow. They're primarily on the Switch. But I do have others on like PS3, like Soldner X. But they're not gonna be one credit challenges for the most part. I'll probably most likely just do casual playthroughs of them. Maybe I'll attempt it. But like I said, I'm not looking to do do hardcore gaming outside of fighting games. Fighting games will probably be the only things that I'm gonna go hardcore on, and that's it. Wow, I can't find any moons, huh? I really stink at this. Well, I saw some moons. Oh, there's a moon. Why didn't I see this moon? I failed the spot check. I rolled a D2 and failed the spot check. There we go. So, yeah, with shoot 'em ups, I'm just gonna only play them normally. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not gonna do any fantastical hardcore stuff. Just wanna be able to play and appreciate that. Then there is the arcade games, mainly arcade archives. I will be playing them with I'll be playing them mainly with the arcade with my arcade stick. Except no substitutions. If you've seen my unboxing and modding video, I made my first ever fighting stick mod. Yeah, maybe I should do the hat hop. So I've been doing a lot of videos with the Here we go. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just not really in the mood to have hat hop, so let me get out of here. I just want to find simple simple moves. So, I think that's it with all the games. I mean, there'll be other weird miscellaneous games that I will just take my time with. I'll take my time with. I'm not going to do anything insane that'll cause me to sit for like an hour or two. That'll make me sit for like an hour or two on you guys just to accomplish that one thing. Oh. Oh yes, let's see. I forgot that I had to charge up. No, I have not fully explored Snow Kingdom. Let's fully explore Snow Kingdom. Where was I at? So yeah, my gaming is largely subdued. I just you know, the how I'm going to play games will vary from game to game. So if you really want that hardcore hitting type of playthrough, the roster run is the only thing I'm gonna do on a hardcore level. Is the only thing I'm gonna do on a hardcore level, because that's the only one that's gonna have the max difficulty. All other games, it's going to be on a case by case basis and how I feel in the mood. Like if I really want to legit go all in or not. So I believe that's it in a nutshell. So y'all, I hope that gives you all insight into what I'm going to do. Oh, online gaming. I don't trust my connections right now, so there's not going to be any online gaming. So no, there's not going to be any online fighting gaming going on. Oh, that's all it does. Oh my gosh, this moon is so hard to get. Oh my gosh, that was so difficult. Oh, it's one of those moons. Ah, it's a collectathon moon. Okay. So, not to get I guess a fair question would be, how long have I been gaming for? Long enough. Let's just say that I've been at it since Atari, so that gives you an idea. I've been around the block a dozen times with all these games, so I pretty much love it. That's why I became a game designer and designed my own tabletop games. Let's see. Here we go. Hey. Oh. I forgot how to drop. It's telling me to throw, but I know I could drop it. Alright, fine, I'll throw. Oh, okay. So, yeah, that's how long I've been gaming for, since the days of yore. My first game that I've ever played was Pong. My old man brought one of those knockoff Pong games. That was the first thing, and then came the Atari, and then the rest was history. Game & Watch was my first Nintendo. So I was very happy to see the old Game & Watch get released. It was Mario Brothers. Yes, I did not hesitate to scoop it. Sorry, I don't have it on me. It's over there, along with my other Game & Watches. In fact, give me 5 seconds. Give me 5 seconds. Give me 5 seconds. Here we go. Check myself here. Okay. There we go. Here we go. Aha, Donkey Kong Jr. Yeah, I went and I got batteries for it when the new Game & Watch came out. So I've been playing Game & Watch for the past couple of days now. What's my highest score? I forgot what my highest score is, but yeah, it's running. One of the coolest things that happened was Club Nintendo. Yeah, see, Club Nintendo, when they reissued Ball. Yeah, I didn't hesitate to get this, and I got the battery to get this working again. I really rocked the high score on this one. Like nobody's gonna touch this. They probably will. And of course, finally got the Game & Watch color screen edition, Super Mario Brothers. And let me tell you something. I've been having a ball with this. Find all those little secrets in there. It held on to the pause. Well, let me get out of that. Here we go. Yeah, such a nifty little thing that Nintendo did there. It was just so cool that they brought back the Game & Watch, man. It's just so awesome they brought back Game & Watch. It really incentivized me to get back into my Game & Watches here. Get back to my Game & Watches. It's just so awesome. Yeah, and I know that there's been the debates for people, regarding whether they should pick up a Game & Watch or not. I'm of the opinion that given that this is a very limited time, I say pick it up. Because let me tell you something. Back in the 80s, these guys, man, these suckers were special. The first Game & Watch that I got was Donkey Kong. And that was my introduction to the crosspad before the NES came out. So when the NES came out, I was already familiar with the game controls because of Donkey Kong. But I do encourage, if you're interested in Game & Watch, to just grab this, because let me tell you something. I've seen stores that are selling used copies of these, and they go for like 100, 150, especially over on eBay. I'm sure some of them, well, I don't know about eBay. I never really looked at eBay, so I should not even be saying that, because I never went on eBay to look at the Game & Watches. So that was a very stupid thing to say. But I have seen stores that were selling used Game & Watches, and they go for up to like $100, $150. And if you're not looking to pay $100, $150 for a Game & Watch, but you want to have a Game & Watch, but you saying you don't feel you feel like you want it, but you don't know if you're incentivized, just grab this, because we don't know if next year they're gonna do it again for Zelda and Metroid's 35th anniversary. And given that this is Game & Watch's 40th anniversary, this might be a one-off thing. And this is a special little sucker, man. This is like really cool. This is really cool. I didn't think that I would ever see a Game & Watch system get a new one, a whole new one done. So yeah, I would encourage those who are interested in the Game & Watch to go out and get the Game & Watch. If you especially if you're fence sitting, because I know those who wanted the Game & Watch like I did already got it. But if you're like sitting on the fence and you're like, I don't know. I mean, I want the Game & Watch, but I don't know. I mean, I'm just I don't know. Just do it. Just do it, because let me tell you something. When are we gonna get that again from Nintendo? If they don't do it next year, with Zelda and the other anniversaries that are gonna happen, you know what I'm saying? Don't miss out. Don't miss out. Oh, I failed. So, yeah, that's my take with. Oh, gotta do that all over again. Forget it. Let me go for another move. But that's my take with Game & Watch. That's my take with Game & Watch. Oh, why did I go all the way back here? So, so given that I've gone all the way back to the days, now that you know that I go as far back as the days when it comes to video games, you're probably wondering, do I still have these things? The answer is yes, I still have these. Oh, I missed that move. Which means that yes, I got the adapters for my game capture, device. I've already tested out the GameCube. Dang it! I think I'm not doing this right. So I already tested out the GameCube, and GameCube is actually a big deal. You've already seen videos with the PS3, Ultra Street Fighter 4. Oh, I have to shake the controller to go faster. Okay. I don't think that's gonna happen. I'm using unconventional methods. Yeah, I am using unconventional methods in terms of controller technology. If you've seen some of my earlier videos. Oh, I want to see him freeze up. Yeah, I want to see him freeze up. Turn into a block of ice. Turn into a block of ice. So just for those of you who, since I never, well, not never. I did mention this in the very, very beginning. The first video that I did covering Splatterbomb, what Splatterbomb Lounge was going to be about, and my attempt at doing live streams. This is my preferred controller of choice, the Wii U Pro controller. I am using that via Magic NS, because I like the way the layout scheme works. You could you could thank certain games, twin stick games, for that, because it's so awkward having this here and then having the this down at the bottom, so it's like diagonal from each other. And it's very weird for me when doing the twin stick gaming. Well, perfect example would be Karate Champ. You don't know how weird it is playing Arcade Archives Karate Champ with the controls not aligned with each other. And yeah, so you know, things like that. So this is my preferred weapon of choice, the Wii U Pro controller. There'll be times where I'll probably will use the Joy-Cons. Why do I keep coming back up here? Keep using the Joy-Cons. I got the GameCube adapter. So I have been. That's what I have been doing with the Smash Brothers playthrough, using the GameCube controller. And thankfully, today's update on the Super Mario 3D All Stars, that means that I can use the GameCube controller properly for Super Mario Sunshine. Now, I had been debating if I wanted to play Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, and Super Mario Galaxy in their respective systems, but I'd rather just go for the convenience. Boom! There we go. But since the 3D All Stars is very convenient for me, I've opted that I'll I'll play those, revisit them again, those three wonderful games on the Switch instead of their their systems. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I was gonna tell you the big thing about the GameCube. I have the Game Boy Player. I've had it since its first launch, which means that my library is extraordinarily big in terms of doing live streams. So yes, there will be Game Boy live streams. I have Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance. I have their combined total rival is only rivaled by the Nintendo Switch. But I've already tested it out. But I did give it a test out in terms of whether they work or not, and I'm very glad to say that they popped. The recording came out fine. Oh. Oh well. So I'll be very excited to do Game Boy games accordingly. Okay. Okay. The only thing that, of course, the PlayStation 3 worked. If you've seen my research videos, then now since HDMI works, no problem. Wii U will most likely is gonna be a thing because I have Earthbound Zero Beginnings, the original Mother, on the Wii U, and I would like to play that. I was playing it on the early outset, but I didn't get far, so it'll be my first ever playthrough of Earthbound Beginnings. Well, a more serious playthrough. I don't know. I don't know, I'm giving up a whole lot of plans here because I don't know what's gonna happen in the end, but ultimately, I don't care about this location anymore. Now I have Dreamcast, as I had mentioned before in my research videos. And I do have games like Skies of Arcadia. Oh, yeah, that's the thing. I have not started Shenmue. Well, I did start Shenmue, but I didn't exactly get far in Shenmue on the Dreamcast. He hasn't played Shenmue. No, I have not played Shenmue. So once I get the Dreamcast working out, I will definitely be playing do live streams of Shenmue. It's a travesty that I haven't jumped in on it. I feel ashamed. Very shameful. You can comment on my shame below. Let's see. NES select games, because I am not going to play Ninja Gaiden, because I am not going to play through Ninja Gaiden 1, 2, and 3 in that monstrous difficulty, or any of that, or any other of those, you know, without save features. Sorry, I do not want you sitting for an hour watching me suffering through an entire stage. I'm sure there are some of you that enjoy that, but you know, I gotta consider other people. But I have to consider other people, because it's not fair to them to waste their time on what would be a very bad playthroughs. Super Nintendo. Wow. Well, I gotta find somebody that can repair it. It works. I just want to stress that it does work. But, yeah, let me show you. It's the only way I can explain it. Here we go. Okay, here we are. I'm gonna enlarge this so that way you can see very clearly, and bring this to the forefront. Okay, so you see here, because it's very fragile, and I hate to do it, but yeah, see? Ooh, vibrations galore. Sorry about that. I apologize for the vibration there. There we go. So, yeah, that's what happened. If you could see it very clearly. The socket got stuck. And basically, it's like this. Now, the crazy thing about it is that the two prongs are perfectly intact inside. They're perfectly intact inside. So I'm able to reinsert this very gently. And the thing starts. But I would like to get this fixed before I do any type of playthroughs of that, because I would like to revisit Super Mario RPG, Illusion of Gaia. Just to name a few. Maybe do Killer Instinct, Super Nintendo version. Careful. I think maybe I'll deal with this later. So I'll just set this right here. Alright, so let me shrink the screen back. PlayStation 2 is another one that I gotta get repaired, because I think how do I explain this? The laser eye, the lens, it works because it reads the discs, but the motor is a little bit screwed up. Basically, it's like stressing out, so to speak. Well, I wouldn't say stressing out. It's like it's stuck. Maybe it's full of gunk or something, and may need to be cleaned up in order to operate. But I know that that the discs are not the cause, because on my PlayStation 3, the model that I have is backwards compatible to PS1, my model PS3, so I can still play the PS1 discs with no problem on the PS3. So I know that it's not the discs in and of themselves that is the issue. It's definitely the laser motor, because it does read the discs, but it can't move for some reason. I don't know why, but so far I've been struggling to find somebody, finding a store that has, here we go, that has a repairman available, because of world events happening right now, and that stinks. So PlayStation 2 games are gonna have to wait, because I have games like Persona. I still haven't finished games like Final Fantasy X, and so on. So I would like to be able to visit that. And not only that, but well, no, that's it. In terms of PS1 discs, JRPGs, lots and lots of JRPGs. No, I don't have a lot of JRPGs. I shouldn't be saying that. No, I don't have a lot of JRPGs. I got the more significant ones. I got Lunar and Lunar 2, Grandia, Xenogears, the Final Fantasies, Arc the Lad. Can't remember what else. But yeah, but I got primarily JRPG stuff in there. Get out of here. Let's see. Did I go through Dream? Yeah, I went through Dreamcast. Just to note, Dreamcast also got fighting games like JoJo's and Plasma Sword. So yeah, Technomancer. So that's a thing. just a quick one off. Wii. I do have some games to work with. I do have games to work with on the Wii. Some of them I still haven't beaten yet, like No More Heroes and Mad World. So I got plenty enough to work off of. N64. I basically 100%, 90%, 99% of my games. I still have not beaten Conker's Bad Fur Day. I don't know if I want to start that all over again, because I don't know. I'll take into consideration, but I'm not really interested in revisiting a lot of N64 games. If I do, it's probably just gonna only be one game, but 1 or 2 games. I'll probably do Ocarina of Time, and probably revisit Mystical Legend of the Mystical Ninja Starting Goemon, because I really love that game. So those are some ideas. Mind you, these are not set in stone, and it may not even happen, and it all depends on the situation for the live streams. Oh yeah. Also got the TurboGrafx 16. I've been stocking up on games, used games, because I would like to play through some of them. I got Vega's Tactical Gladiator. I lucked out and found Pac-Land, a game that I used to own but lost in a flood. I found a used copy. It's loose. It doesn't have the case or anything, but I took my victories where I could get them, along with a handful of other games. Let's see what else. Oh, and of course the Atari 2600. I do intend to live stream those games. I'm not sure how I'll get those two to operate, because I do have them on composite or component. Well, I got them on AV, the old yellow and red, but I'm doing that via how you say VCR. So I don't know what the Roselle's gonna be. There we go. So I don't know what's gonna happen in terms of running it through the game capture card. No, how horrible. I'm sorry, I'm not collecting a lot of moons. I'm just really more focused on priming you all up on what's happening with this channel, more so than anything else. Also, really testing to make sure that 1080p works. So I'm hoping it's been going good so far. Jump over here. So, yeah. Let's see. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's all the consoles. Yeah. Yeah, so if you're wondering the whole situation with the consoles, that's it. I'm chock full of consoles. That's why I haven't picked up any new consoles, because I don't have any space. Just so you all know, if you're expecting PS5 or Xbox, none too soon. None too soon. So yeah, let's see, we've got 15 more minutes. Yeah, I'd say 15 more minutes. This is good timing. So let me give a quick explanation about this channel. It originally was Studio Coqui. It was intended it originally was intended to deal with my IPs, which is what's happening right now. But Studio Coqui was something that I had planned years ago as a startup company. But once I saw the logistics involving running a company, I backed off almost immediately. I tried getting into to get into school to learn business to help out, but it didn't work. Job, financials and all that. I had a prioritized job, unfortunately. So that's the end result of that. So I didn't get to go. So last year, when I released the Impossible Man for trade paperback, I revisited this YouTube channel, and I renamed it Coqui-san. Since I have no business, business stuff, and I didn't know what to do with it. I still didn't know what to do with it. Let me put it this way: this whole entire thing, all this gaming videos and everything, was not intended this year. This year, what my plan was to help with my IPs was that I was going to go to language school. Well, return to language school. I am currently a member of the Japan Society in New York City, and it was my intention to return to their Japanese language school to learn Japanese, to get my Japanese fluency back up. so that way I can do business with Japan for my IPs. And unfortunately, world events stopped me, got in my way. It was going to help to deal with the promotion of my books and everything, specifically the Impossible Man. So yeah, it really stinks that happened the way that it did. Oh, that's pretty cool. The sand on his body. Sorry, got distracted there. So because of these world events that is happening, I was very worried as I watched how it unfolded in terms of the business side. In terms of the business, regarding businesses, watching what was happening to them, and I got worried that the publishers would shut down, and therefore I won't have any opportunity to pitch and submit, so I can get my IPs published, sadly enough. So, out of active desperation, I got myself this game capture card, the Elgato game capture, and I started these videos. You know, I used what I had saved, which was originally supposed to be for school, tuition for school, language school. And instead I invested into this game capture card, and I reignited my channel, since I got all these video games, and focused on my IPs on the YouTube channel in the hopes of advancing them, like progressing them forward. That's why there's spreadshirts on sale. That's why I got like spreadshirts on sale. Let's see. Like and other things that I did. With the merchandising. Because I didn't want to see anything bad happen in the end. Like, I'm not gonna. Well, yeah. Thanks to the world events. But ultimately, I found myself enjoying doing these videos. Splatterbomb Lounge, I wasn't even sure if I was gonna legitimately keep going. Just so y'all know straight up. That's why I didn't concern myself when I did Splatterbomb Lounge in a manner like I'm okay that I had ended it. The main series. It didn't pan out the way that I wanted it to, Splatterbomb Lounge, but it was supposed to be a live stream, Splatterbomb Lounge, but again, Twitch, Mixer, they were throttling the living crap out of my my stream, and I needed to get the ball rolling so I could be able to market and promote my IPs on this channel. And now I finally got to this. I got to this point, and yeah, I'm all in. I'm all in because I figured out what to do with Arcana Magi now. With that whole the whole novels. So yeah, it's very weird because this was never in my my plans, and that's why I try to I say that this is more treated like a part-time job. I try to stress that in the videos that this was more of a part-time job and not some long-term full-time thing, and that's why deciding on deciding on the scheduling was tough because I didn't want to go 5 days while I'm also doing a 9-to-5 job. You know, priorities. I had to take priorities into consideration. But yeah, and I was also trying to make appearances to promote the Impossible Man, but yeah, it's just weird how things just end up turning. So I'm hoping that through these videos, y'all get in on my, you'll be interested in my IPs and join in on the fun and whatnot. Let's see if I could get a moon finally. Ah, puzzles. Let's see. Puzzle. No. Okay, I gotta get a. Okay, mirror on the wall. Gotcha. Okay. No. Ah, got it. Oh, no, there it is. How about that? No. This should do it. No, gotta get it backwards. Oh, gotta get it around. There we go. No. I want to get a moon. That's why I'm a little focused right now. But yeah, basically, trying to not get too deep into my whole life. I just want to at least give you guys an idea of who I am, and my intentions and my goals. If you want to really see, if you want to really understand my goals, what I'm trying to accomplish, you'll find in the link in the description to review Observer newspaper. It's a local newspaper, and in it you'll find my press release for the Impossible Man, and you'll see an explanation of my intended goals in terms of my IPs, particularly the Impossible Man, and what I'm looking to accomplish. And I hope to receive your fandom, your consumership, your audience. I don't know. I don't know what it's called. I don't know what to call a technical term, but fandom. I don't know, but support. I don't know, but yeah, I would like to invite you all on this journey. So to make cool things possible. No. If you so just check out my press release on the Review Observer, and if it's something you like to see as time goes on with me and my IPs, you are invited to join me, and I welcome you and thank you ahead of time on the whole thing. If you've been looking at my news and notes, you'll probably notice that I'm having a hard time with the subscribe button. Well, in terms of asking y'all to subscribe. Now you're probably wondering how I could do that with so smoothly on Splatterbomb Lounge, but not in my not in other videos, and that's because you know, with promos and advertisements, you know, in character, it feels normal because I'm not me. I'm portraying as a character, but when I'm me myself, it's very awkward asking to subscribe because that's not how I was sort of raised. I know a lot of people will sit and say you should do that. You know, YouTube even recommends, you know, pointing out the subscribe button. But it's just very awkward and weird asking for people to hit the subscribe button for me, because you know, that's not the way. I know I'm revisiting this again, but you know, not everybody's gonna watch watch the other news and notes that I have posted up. So if you're wondering why it is that I don't, why I'm struggling to ask for subscriptions, that's why. I feel like you should, you know, people know how to do subscribe buttons, and you know, I don't know. I got strong opinions on it because it just feels awkward for me because of how I grew up. But you know, if you do click on the, I will try. I have tried, even though I sound awkward doing it. I got it the wrong way. It is awkward, but I'm trying hard. But you know, I don't know. But if you do subscribe, thank you. Welcome to the channel. Enjoy everything I got, all of my IPs. I hope that I will succeed in entertaining you, and you enjoy, and that you enjoy my playthroughs and my research videos and my stories and so on. Now you see, this is what I'm talking about. I've been at this for how long now? Let me move on. This is what I'm talking about. What I don't want to do in a live stream, spending copious amounts of time trying to do something like that. I'm sure a lot of you are freaking out and say, "Ah, do it this way," but you know, I'm not. I'm not in the mindset right now of the hardcoreness. There we go. Here we go. There we go. Let's see what this is. Alright, let's see if I can get a moon here. If I do, call it a day. Because I think I got everything covered. Oh, this is real nice. Nice setup here. Because I think I got everything covered. I'm sure I'm gonna remember and be like, "Ah, I completely forgot." Yeah, I've never done this stage before. Looks like I'm gonna get a chance at a moon. If I do it right. I guess I gotta kill off all the Goombas. Ah, gotcha. I probably gotta get a key. Sorry, I'm not doing the whole hat jumping thing. I'm just not in the mood. I'm too focused on doing things the hard way. Let's see. Yeah, so I think I got everything covered. So let's just end this on a happy note and get a moon. Eek. There's the moon. And just single-handedly murdered all those Goombas. Ooh, murdered is a very harsh word. Yeah, I said it. Oh, and one final note. as I come to pick up this moon. I like to have fun. I really do, and I want everybody who's watching it to have fun as well. Fun is not an ugly word in my world here. Okay, it's not an ugly world, and I'm not, and that is the stated goal. Okay, and I want everybody else to have fun, watching me have fun. I'm hoping that as time goes on, when get more viewers and I could do some more interactions and such, I could get things going. You know, saying things could get rolling. And I'll just collect these. Close it out. Okay. So here we are. Well, let me cash in my 1 moon. So I'll be checking once this is all done. I'll be checking the recording on the YouTube to see if 1080p happens and the movement is not stuttering or anything. I really hope it didn't stutter. If it stuttered, I really do apologize. And thank you very much for putting up with it for all this time. Here we go. All right, there we go. And thank you for putting up for all this time. This was a 90-minute run, and this was not bad. This was not bad. It's 12:38. Yeah, okay. This might be a good length of time for live streaming. Oh well, we'll just see what happens. So this is the end of the news and notes and the show. And so if you've watched this video, please comment below and let me know how it looks on your screen on 1080p. If it does work on my end, I'm going to, with no problem, I'm going to stay like this for a while until such time that I can get it to 60 frames per second, 1080p. Because my capture card is capable of doing that, and my computer is also capable of doing that, but the OBS won't let me do that for some reason. So I hope that this nice little introduction to my channel and my plans give you all an idea. I welcome you all on the journey. If you so choose to hit that subscribe button or punch the subscribe button. What do they say? Smash the like button. Smash this. Just politely, just calmly press the subscribe button. You don't need to go asserting violence on the subscribe button. It didn't do anything to you. It didn't do anything to anybody to warrant smashing or hitting or punching or whatever. just kindly click the subscribe button. It appreciates that. That's pretty much it. Very excited. I'm very excited that I'm finally doing a live stream like I had originally intended. And I thank you all for joining me. You all have a good night and a buenas noches.